Okay, day 7. Let's begin. Oh, it's free time, yeah. Okay, present. Let's get through the list. Let's see, what stat do I need? I need... literacy, probably. Just Shoma, who should now be a target, I would like to hope. Okay, honestly, just go with something safe. Go with something safe. Just get something for Gaku. Oh, it looks like everyone's now an option. You're okay. There you go. Time to hit the hay. Good night. Yada yada yada. And with day 45. Day 46. Get ready for your 46th day of active service here. Prepare to suffer another day, suffering the insufferable and enduring the unendurable. Something like that. It's always the same. But after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room, the doorbell. Who wants to talk to me this early? Not really expecting anything. I opened the door, got shocked when I saw who was there, though. Yeah, good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning, not sure. Come on in. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we cleared everything between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. Okay, I thought she would tell us like the entire group all together, not just one by one. You'll really tell me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us at the war room. Okay, one more thing. You said you know someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometimes? If it's okay with you, I mean. Shit. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. Never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who just looks like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first, I should head over to the war room and hear what everyone has to say. Kaku. Oh. What are you doing here on your own? I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, find to protect the people I love. Are you sure you're alright? Oh. She should be around here-ish. Hey, Takumi, everyone's meeting in the war room, you know? I came here by mistake, too. Force of habit. I guess we're really using the war room because we're talking about something really important. She was probably going to the cafeteria. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, no future, all gathered together in one place. The future's an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyways, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about the world death. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it, exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Kiyoshika. What, me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibition. You're a double threat. I'm not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get over straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I've read in the library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in the old manga sometimes. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to rapidly decline. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters? Yes, that's the place where we grew up, really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath Earth's surface. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so as we know, our community in Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there? Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will too. When the planet decided to end its own life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon they were draining the planet's resources faster than they could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other, some of them were pretty bad. They left the Earth permanently scarred. They couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else's without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized these disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play glory anime games all day. You could tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You gotta admit, world death is a fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us back then. Okay, I want to get some water. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do something like that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters, like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now? Yep, this is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death. This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground. If it's that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex? The complex isn't necessarily any safer, not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is going to collapse soon. What? Why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way. There's just one thing that could save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future, and that's whatever is in the defense room of the academy, or so Nego said. It could save us from world death. But what is it? What is the school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mythical artifacts that grant a single wish that one brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others, a grand tour, if you will. Well, you think you get back? Just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nego didn't have the clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room, said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there is one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. And Zombie said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess up, humanity'd stand for it. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening? Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get any details on. But judging from what we've been told and what we've come to a conclusion of our own, the invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by the curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, huh? That would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will. And the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all of mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the picture. A comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition? Contrition for all to see, but leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way. Why the sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurora? If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this world is about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. Damn, I wish we knew this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole different level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's going to begrudge us a couple million yen here and there, right? I knew whatever was going on was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. This doesn't sound like some random war that we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Okay, so some of us are taking it more than others. Or better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment. But I still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nego didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dream Stroma's been having? The ones about us being experimented on in that place. Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea, too bad it's not really enough to go on. Sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What do you think, Ima Kako? Does this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us fight? Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care about what happens to the complex or to the planet, for that matter. We have no reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fun to you, isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then see, my sister dearest agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. Yeah, if this after all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? Those like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Do young people have no notion of social responsibility? Fear not, the holy Jumonji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kiyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we could do about it. You okay, Adol? I'll be fine. The long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've all been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Terumi is I don't want to say self-circuiting, but that's not the right word. Okay, what are we going to do? I'll keep fighting for the good of everyone. Now that's settled, I don't really feel like sitting around here doing nothing now. Read time. Okay, check the grades. Okay, I still need to increase literacy. Where's there it is, Biolab. I want to make some more desperation upgrades. I use too much fabric. That's annoying. That's so annoying. It doesn't matter what stat I increase. Still haven't done Shoma at all though. Does anyone want to walk? Kaku. I haven't given Nozomi anything. Oh. Kaleidoscope. Okay, let's just go to the bottom. So I think it's near there. Okay, hairband, flower box, chocolate. Plant spear. I think that's something she wants. Yeah. Yeah, this thank you. I'll cherish it forever and forever. Okay, well, actually, let's just hang out with her. Come to make some strawberry shortcake with the gift-o-matic. Okay, it tastes really good. Got it. We got to share some cake. Okay, it just makes it easier to give presents to them. Got it. I forgot that's what the point was. The day's already over, and just like that announcement says, we've got no idea when an attack comes, but when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect the school. Day 50, almost. Something has to happen.
なかるわ。なーに。ちょっと手伝ってくんない？算数苦手なんだよ。ダメ。手伝ったら宿題にならないもん。鬼め。夏休み最終日まで宿題やってなかったたっくんが悪いんだよ。っていうか、なんでお前ここにいるんだよ。ほんなら自分の家で読めばいいだろ。たっくんのお母さんに頼まれたんだよ。ちゃんと宿題やるように見張っててって。俺は囚人か。はいはい。いいから頑張って。でも、何の本を読んでるんだ？それ、やたら古そうだな。東京団地の外について書いてある本だよ。そういうの好きだよな。興味あるんだ。外の世界で暮らすのってどんな気分なんだろうって。昔の人は空の下で何を考えてたのかなとか。本を読みながらそんな想像するのが楽しいんだ。でも、あちこち図書館探しても、外の世界について書かれた本ってあんまりないんだよね。この本も読んだことあるやつだし。まあ一般人は興味ないからな。外の世界なんて不気味なだけで。これはきっと陰謀なんだよ。外の世界に興味持って出て行っちゃう人がいないように情報と思想がコントロールされてるんだよ。やめろよバカバカしい。でも私は本気でいつか一度でいいから生きている間に外の世界を見てみたいな。夜空の月や星も見てみたい。いくら見ても見飽きないくらい綺麗らしいよ。月ってなんだ？地球の一番近くにある星だよ。すぐ頭上にすごく大きな星が浮かんでるんだって。いつもピカピカに輝いてるらしいよ。すぐ頭上にって、そんなの落ちてきたらどうするんだ？落ちたりしないよ。っていうか、宿題は進んでる？間に合わないとゲーム没収なんでしょ？そうだった。やばい。マジで算数がやばい。
Damn, that's crazy. Oh shit, we're not on 50. We're on 47. My bad. Yeah. Suffer the insufferable, endure the unendurable. If we make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about this now. I have to make it through the war first. And Takumi, I was thinking, since we're friends and all now, how do you like to throw away your humanity again? In my experience, it only hurt for a second. I told you I'm perfectly happy the way I am. Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, Nay, thanks for telling me all that stuff yesterday. Sorry it took us so long. I wish we knew more about world death. Nigo never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters, though, but could the undying flames be a side effect of it too? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source, but that's just my speculation on that part. It would kind of make sense if it was that, though. Well, I better be going. The parallel universes thing is crazy. This cafeteria is more full than I've ever seen in a while. Main campus and second campus fighters and non-fighters, they're all here. Sure, it's busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this. Almost makes it feel like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku, you're less of a classmate and more like a slave that happened to come in through the wrong door. What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I think it would make a great class. A lot of these strong personalities make it more interesting. When you say so, Takumi? Well, yeah, maybe. Just what I'm starting to get used to, Nozomi. I dream about Karua, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned about the world of death yesterday, but I'm no closer to figuring out the connection between these two. Hey, I thought you guys had more than training around this time. You taking a break today? Yeah, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome this change. Just spending a little time as a group in the morning is sure to bring us closer together. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Otsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in there. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're going to ruin everyone's first impression of it. What, you made more curry? Well, he looked so pathetic when he said how much he wanted to eat again. I couldn't help myself. Wait, here, I'll go get it. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of your life. Courtesy of the Osuzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all over, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it more suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass because this is going to send you into orbit. Oh, come on, I bet it's not that great. Jesus Christ, he became, what's it called, character? The little shitty robot cat. I mean, his shirt reminds me of that too, but whatever. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. The dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievements. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that? Hey man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you think is a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine, please. All of you. You won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Suzuki curry. You may all partake in my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there. Is it going to be like this every morning from now? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think of that kind of thing? Yeah, actually, I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting, huh? The lively mood lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I headed back to my room. Free time. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but Nozomi will say something that I've heard Kurua say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel universes? Parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No use racking my brain about it. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? Free time, make a gift. Okay, chocolate's locked behind. She wants silicone-free shampoo, so I'll give her that. It's on me. Well, I could have this. Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever. Math is now 3. Let's see if I can make a hairband. I can. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the beers might tax to rest up. Well then, good night. Made it through another day. Our last battle was pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while, but this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't go predictable. I better rest up. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night compared to when I first got here. The absurdity of the situation, the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me as much as it used to. 48. Same text as always. Although it was a bit shorter than I think. Shorter than normal, I think. Still haven't figured out who ruined the supplies. I can't take it anymore. Everyone's getting over their differences and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I just come right back again. Maybe it would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Rumi anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted, all I could do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved with whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I just want to make friends too. Huh? I want to come out of a shell. I want to change. Yeah. She does have a controlling brother, huh? When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers a robot suit? Like, what's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on a hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know about how it fits together. Maybe you can sell it for me sometimes. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get too close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Oh, I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Do you have to make a vow to never allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she beats you in a fair battle? But in the midst of all the merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started towards Ima and Kaku, but before I could reach them, another voice called me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. What's up, Ado? It's about how we discussed before. You know my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find anything new? Not exactly. I know this sounds weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all, huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here in finding the invaders to make it safe for the residents of humanity to move out of Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just one is on the surface while others are the ground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported into a parallel world starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing, I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff that we can't explain, right? Stuff that's supported by the parallel universe theory. You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kuro? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or they're the same person and something's gone wrong with their memory. Those are options right now. There's no way that's just a coincidence. In this case, when you say something's gone wrong, you mean, hey, UT, what are you whispering about over there? Oh, nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, the only saying that makes me more suspicious, right? Anyways, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Now, think about it. Ado's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then how do we explain Nozomi and Kuro? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit in one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally starting to get comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ado never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Okay, yeah. Books are a bit hard. Firebox? Firebox. Zone me. Okay, have this. I'll cherish it forever and ever. I should also do Ado, probably. Oh wait, no, I'm out. Darumi? Machines? How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? Creativity went up by 20.
소인 휴식 시간다요.
You never know when invaders attack, so rest up. Good night. Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help but coming back to the Nozomi Kura issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. So the curtain fell. 48th day, 49. Okay.
소인 휴식 간다요.
Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Lost Defense Academy and whatever. Everyone's probably at the cafeteria. Oh, he's keeping his sister inside now. Mr. Sumino, can I give you a message for the others? Message, what is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. We decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. What the heck? What's going on with those two? The cafeteria is full, just like it has been for the last few days. Kako and Imo were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I know, should I go check on them? I'd offered to do it, but I'm afraid the side of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Imo early. He's fine. He says he wants us to leave him and Kaku alone for a while. Come to think about it, he told me the same thing. Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here. Kiyoshika, I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful. No one could have heard me. You do realize you admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Imo's treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is going to convince him to fight anyways. He's never isolated himself in Kaku like this, though. I think it's better to ask about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. After a while, I decide to head back to my room. Free time. She wanted a noose, I think. As in, that's exactly what she wants. Okay, you know, I'll just do this with Shoma. You're giving me something so awesome to a useless bug poop like me? Thank you so much. Linguistics is 3. I can give this to Shoma as well. Does he say the same thing again? Yeah, he does. At these soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you can. Well then, good night. So suddenly started all my thoughts. Nothing happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? It's rain. There was no one here. Guess I was just imagining. I felt so sure though. Oh, it's raining. It's really coming down. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop around me, producing a relentless, rhythmic beat. Probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Seriously, this rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked staying out here. That big rock again, weird. It looks bigger than it was last time. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it was just a trick of the light and rain. Moon? What's that? Okay, yeah. It's the moon that you had a flashback about. What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface. What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be a rock. Again, what did he... You're not going anywhere. I'm so surprised my whole body tense up. Day 50. MC is out now. Broke his leg or something. He stepped in blood so far, returning would be as tedious to go over. There's no turning back now. I've unlocked the courtyard. Invader made out of undying flame. That's right, he attacked me. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the entire sky lit up for a second there. Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Ado. Some weather we had. I've never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. Probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. That's enough. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death. That's what I read anyways. Lightning is rare, but it happens. But when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous and natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomenon? Are you sure you're feeling alright? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you breakfast if you'd like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? No, it's fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Another day, trip and fall. He's gotten so many head injuries. He probably has a concussion. The courtyard, yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, right? It's a little on the plain side, but I feel like it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there? I didn't see any animals. The cage is that big, we could keep an invader or two and be nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. I saying there was no gift? No, everything's lies. Everything's lies. There's not much we could do about it. Sir is dead after all. We're not here. What do you think he was going to give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy. So perhaps a new set of torture equipment? Collars with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. And I bet it was a wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Huh? The alarm. The invaders are back already? Seriously, there's usually more time between attacks than this. No fair spurging on pursuing another one of us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how times I hear the siren, it never gets easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders attack, there's only one thing for us to do. Come on, unwashed masses, to the war room. Right, let's do it. Basically, everyone's here. Let's go out there and kick ass. I've been checking the security feed and something's not right. What you mean? There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty. Where's the invader? Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invincible. We must... Look at it. What's there? I'm not sure about it. Doesn't look a little unsteady on his feet. I'm pretty sure the security can. Smoko. No, it's a trap. It looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she's just passed out from exhaustion. That's really... I gotta say, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? This is Moko Mojiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved her life. I guess she must have found one way to escape. I knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? She's an actual wrestler. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Maybe she waited for them to make a hole, defeated them before they could use it, and then went through herself. And that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Mako could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now. Look, she's opening her eyes. Huh? Are you okay? Do you recognize? Was that me? It's some guy I don't know. You're very... If she's not in any serious danger, I doubt she'll be... Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that. Let's give her some privacy. That's such a huge load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her way to us. Thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back and then, but I never expected it to be this easy. I wanted to hear about how it went down. I guess I did skim over it before. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. It probably wasn't too different. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she'd always knew what to say to cheer us up. Thanks to her, we learned to work together as a real team. We never would have made it this far without her. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. She used wrestling moves on invaders. That is amazing. But on our 10th day of the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were way out of our league. The invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy and executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side while sending one strike team to isolate the south. We were still in need to fight, and by the time we realized what was going on, we couldn't react. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier. Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugumi, Kurura, and Kiyoshika were all dead. And worse, a stray shot put our revival mech out of commission, and Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured. Really, Nigo? If we couldn't get him back, the three of us would be gone forever, but I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail. Moko made her move. She knew losing the goal would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back. She slowly charged the invaders' main force.
校舎の北に
Well, the question is, there's no way that she's actually safe. She has to be an enemy. Like she's going to disable the barrier or something. Bath of troops, get ready for your 51st day. First things first, I should go to the cafeteria to see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except for Ema and Cool. What's up, Takumi? You pumped to start a new day? Another day defending humanity's future. I'm totally raring to go. Heck, I've always got art about helping people. It just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? I don't trust Moko, but I feel like you're not supposed to trust her. Nozomi was missing. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like they're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister alone together, perhaps they're... Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Yeah, who needs them? No point in worrying that much. I haven't seen Nozomi either this morning. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, and she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, Takumi. I mean, I wasn't... Ah, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hands around her heart and feel her words before it beats lost. Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you. Ah, young love. Why couldn't I ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Those are short to Remy. You can't throw away your life with the first murderer who takes interest in you. Those one-night stabs may seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship, one where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you. If you take out all the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I don't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you just, even if she can revive, Lady Moko is still our friend. We would never willingly kill her. Even I don't want to offer her that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. More free time. Mine as well. I'll do this a couple times. Okay, who wants a fireworks set? Kurura. I need to go exploring again. How do you know something like that would please me? Are you that in love with me? Wrong room. I already did the glass stand, right? No, glass stand is for Hiruko. I needed to focus on toolkit. No one wants that. Never mind. Tsubasa wants that. I already gave it to her. I already did the planisphere. Bath salts. Hiruko wants that. She's gone. Hand cream. Tsubasa. I need you, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you can. Well, good night. If I start talking about that now, it will probably make everyone more confused. Also, the more important thing is that the moon isn't real. The moon is a robot. Open Athens troops. Get ready for your 52nd day. Nozomi will say what happened to Moko. Moko's still unconscious. She was able to swallow liquid, and sometimes she seemed vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. Remember to take care of yourself. I should be getting back to Moko now. I like how no one from the second academy is like helping. Told you I've had enough, huh? Kako and Ima, they're actually here today. What's going on? Hey Kako, what's wrong? Sums up. I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me. Staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything new. So I don't want that. I want to fight too, just like everyone else. You do? It's about time. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86,000 invaders save the world together. Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat ass about the world? What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourself? All your ridiculous talks of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like that? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone's just working, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe. If you want to be a coward, you can do it yourself. Coward, sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but it's just how I feel. How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please, for once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight. Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask. Well, this is a surprise. I didn't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one for me to do. I have to punish you for stepping so far out of the line and give you a thorough re-education. What? Come on, back to your room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Come on, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her towards the door, but before you get there, that's enough. Give it a rest, man. I don't care if you're her brother, but you've got no right to treat her like that. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my sister dearest? I have to protect her from herself. It's necessary. Now get out of the way. You piece of shit. It's your own fault for interfering. I'm my sister dearest protector, a rocker, guiding light, her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, cowardice, or cruelty. Nothing is too extreme for me. He shivved him. There's so much blood. It kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Oh, the killings have finally started. Come on, we have to stop the bleeding. We can use the tablecloths for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. They're both gone. Wasn't anyone watching the door at the coward? A true warrior would face and face retribution for his actions. Just looking at all that blood, I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing too much blood. We should address the wound and get him somewhere where he can rest. There's no rush. If he dies, we could take him to the infirmary and bring him back. We should have to try and save him. Someone help me with his legs. Alright, lower him down gently. Right. That son of a bitch, where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb. Stop moving around, you're gonna make it worse. You need to rest. It's just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone. He got you open, of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with a revival mat is always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I let someone do me in like this. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if you have the option of bringing people back. In that case, you have to stay here and rest until your wounds healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just fine. I'll get that little bastard for this. No one pulls a knife on Takamaru Shiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? You must mind. Don't go passing away any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet. Yeah, sure, not like I was about to go after him anyways. I just don't understand why we'd do something like this to our friend. He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Damn it, Altea, when I get my hands on him. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition, now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What is he thinking, huh? What's that? As I looked around the room, I caught sight of something that wasn't here before. There's a proper paper on my door. There's some kind of note. Did someone leave something for me? Please convince my brother to let me fight, huh? Is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could have only come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid under my door. It's nighttime. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone and ask what I should do. Day 53. Up and after, dreams time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to suffer another day, enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable, to pave way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy. Who's calling me this early? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima, forgive me for skipping on the small talk. I'm coming right out. Are you hiding something from me? Hiding something. Sometimes I just imagine it, but then again, maybe I'm not. Which is it? I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako. Never actually saw her though. She probably just slipped it from under the door. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. Not waiting for an answer. He took a ball and hit. What are you doing? My dear sister clearly puts a lot of work in your oratory skills if she thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition. You have to convince my sister not to fight. Convince Kako. She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up her silly notion of fighting like the rest of us. If you do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. You just need someone to convince her that's for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? Don't be like them, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? I'm just saying. I feel like this. I feel like I have to load this decision. Wonder what happens if I say no, but there's also a chance that if it does happen, maybe I'll break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way. What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to the humanity or the planet. If I judge this war as putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. Now you settled? Let's get back to work. If you can't talk her around by the time Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it will only complicate matters. And remind me, whose fault is it? Guilty as charged? Well, good luck. Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. Huh? You want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her every few. Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, when I've been tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eye. And she's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. By the way, check this out. There's a prototype I just finished. Ta-da! A custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much it's going to give a real smooth ride from now on. I'm honest, I can't tell what's special about it, but I'm glad you're happy with the results. Yep, I'm really proud of this one. It's only the prototype of something Takamaru had me do. Motorcycle engine, huh? Do you think I could have the prototype? Does that mean you're building something? I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine and the info about Kako. It'll really help. Takamaru, you're okay out here with that injury? Huh, the script's nothing. Kako apologized for her, you know? She ain't so bad. It's that her asshole brother of hers. That's the problem. Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him, too. I thought she was pretty good at speaking about how she wants to fight. A little shit stain had to just go screw it up. Hey, calm down. You'll make the worst if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about him. Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk with me. Said she wanted to try driving it, but I shot her down. Can't do that without a license. But you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Never mind, ma'am. It's against the law. That reminds me. Do you want this thing? A bicycle. Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable. Bikes ain't so bad. I patrolled the turf on one till I got my license. Thanks, I'll take it. Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Eric, sorry. Think I opened the wound a little. Gonna go back to my room and rest. How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too, your brother and sister. You must have some info about her that you can share, right? I'd rather not let a single soul know any private details about my darling sister, but I suppose I have no choice this time. What would you like to know? Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undeniably be a motorcycle, precisely a scooter. A scooter? Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one too as well. That's the first time I heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's just been the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Were there other adults who could take care of you? Of course, we had relatives that said they'd take care of us, but let's just say we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. That's why I decided never to trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. You get the note I wrote you? The one about convincing Emma? Oh, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask for your help without my dear brother finding out. So what do you think? Will you be able to convince him? Well, I'm still getting all the information I want first. Really? Thank you, Takumi. Are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever, he's always treating me like a child. Sister dearest this, sister dearest that. After what he did to Takamaru, he did cross the line there. It's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I died. So what do you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. Detective? Yeah, just like the person I always admired. But never mind me. I'm kind of you. Please convince my brother somehow. Was that the only reason? Oh. She wants to become a detective because of her father. Huh? Info about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me what you know about her, conversations you've had with her, or anything like that? I'm sorry, but I don't really talk to Kako that much. I don't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. No, come to think of it, when I was starting Takamaru's super intense to hell and back training regime, Kako did drop in on us, but before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you. She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death, dripping with sweat and snot. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you like this. A tire, what for? Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Okay, thanks. Alright, it's finished. Now I just have to give it to Kako and hope to help convince her. How'd it go? Were you able to convince my brother? Oh, you're giving me the scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Thank you, Takumi. No fucking... Why are you doing this? I mean, I guess he's forced to, kinda. You're giving me so happy. Okay, I think it's A. Okay, no, it's not A. It's W. Should I agree you'd be better off not fighting? How can you say that to him? Please hear me out. He must worry about you. He doesn't want the person he cares most about to be in danger. And I understand how he feels, that's why. But you're not forcing me not to fight. It's always been he's always held me back, intervening and telling me it's for your own good, sister dearest. He won't even call me by my own name. He only worries about himself. He just controls me however he sees fit. You're wrong. Yeah, that's right, woman. You're wrong, Kako. How can you say that? Because Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here, so I could convince you to stay out of danger. But do you think someone who wants to control their sister would do something like that? He must care about you with all his heart. You're the only family he has, but they're dearest. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this. Okay. No. Okay, so let's just get in an argument. Okay. Retry the persuasion. I refuse to give in to him this time. I'll fight of my own free will. Okay, it's A, you're wrong. You're wrong, Kako. How can you say this? Because he must sit. Wait, no. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. He's just so cruel. Do you really hate him? Gaslight, boss. Do you really though? What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ima. What? It's just been you two ever since your parents passed away in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he might be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you're able to overcome it together. There's no way you could actually hate him. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much as he cares about you. We put our lives on the line in this war. You could die at any time. I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it. You lost your parents, and now you should understand that feeling. So please don't do anything reckless. Do it for the person who loves you more than anyone in the world. No, I can't do that. Yeah, persuasion failed. What? My dear brother's always putting me first, it's true, and I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He just means too much as me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy, all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against him or leave him behind. I just want to fight to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him. Right, of course. You have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. Looks like you failed in your test, Mr. Sumino. Huh? Seriously, what was all that about? I had high hopes for you too, brother dearest. Hold on a minute. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. It's close, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us. I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense. I guess it just goes to show things don't always work out the way you want to. I wonder if this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday. Huh? What do you mean? You don't need me to say it, do you? We never really need words to understand it, truly. I'm proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, I'm a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry in my pillow. If anyone nears me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay up for too long. Did he just give you his approval? I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like this before. The fucking the bells are annoying. Just like, okay, fucking play the sound effect. Go to the next day. Go to the next day. Is she really going to fight with us in the next defensive battle? Okay, what will Yuma do? I can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. Why do those two have to be such a hassle? Coach Rise the Shine, give it for your 54th day. Prepare to spend another day. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck words. I've done everything I can do to convince Kako. Now I need to get prepping for the next defensive battle. How should I spend the day? Alright, reverse blade throw and give this to Kiyoshika. What's in the infirmary? You made my day, Sir Takumi. Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal? Jesus Christ. Replica Infuser and give it to Kiyoshika again. Three points in the gym now. Oh, Scalpel is actually used for someone. It's for Yugamu. Another day gone and first peaceful one in a while. Day 55. Open out the troops, be ready for your 55th day. This time he has face paint again. free time. Rebel pudding, Takemaru stuff. Analytical machine. Radio. Instant camera. Video camera, digital camera. Massage gadget. The roomie wants earrings. How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? Just get the massage gadget. Give it to Kiyoshika.
소인就寝時間だよ。いつじゃ
I'm gonna need to explore soon. Oh, never mind. Combat. Intruder alert, defense mode. I think it's the same as always. Oh, Takumi. Nozomi dashing on the rooftop and caught her. Seems like it's a real attack this time, huh? Are you okay with it? Sign? I'd be lying if I said it doesn't frighten me. I can handle it. Okay, we shouldn't come on. Okay, what's going to happen here is that Moko is going to turn into an invader. That's realistically what's going to happen. And by realistically, I mean that's just what's going to happen. Ready for another bloodbath, slaves? I'm not your slave, but I am ready. Which ones aren't here yet? That's nothing new, but we'll have to make do without Takemaru too. Is he any better? A little, but he's not out of the woods yet, I think. Yo, sorry I'm late. Takemaru, shouldn't you be out of bed? I told you, flesh wound like that ain't nothing to write home about. I've slept plenty over the last few days. I'm basically fine now. Watch your tomato heads. I don't hit yours, but I rip the mask off of yours right off. Hey, I'm about to die to solve my problems. I got more pride than that. Lady Nozomi, what of Lady Moko? Has she regained consciousness yet? No, she opened her eyes and spoke to us for a few minutes since the day we got her here. But she's been out cold ever since. All this time? She looks fine more or less, so I don't think it's a physical problem, but right now we have to focus on getting through this battle for Moko and for all of mankind. I'm so nervous. Deep breaths. I'm sure we're all nervous. That goes without saying. But remember, we're not alone. We'll face whatever fate throws at us and fight through the fear and hardship we owe. And when all is said and done, we'll share in the joy of victory together too. Enough mushy stuff. Let's get the show on the road. I'm hyped to start killing. Here goes. All units attack. Initiate defensive. We'll probably see Nozomi transform this time since there's less people. Or more people, rather. Fucking tomato head over there. Why are there so many of them? Same reason less time must be approaching. They ain't ready to lay down and die, I guess. Just get them away from the school building. Fuck it, we'll just pop it now. I'll send it.
行こうか。行くよ。いつでも行けるよ。狩らせてもらう。うん、任せて。せい。こんなもんかな。いける。
This school is the main issue, isn't it?
いけるよ。出番ね。
いざ。準備 OK だ。
How'd you do a Hemo Animal boost?
いい感じだぜ。行くぜ。見てろよ。使うぜ。準備 OK だ。見てろよ。ほらよっと。見てろよ。行くぜ。邪魔すんな。今の見たか。見てろよ。だだだだ。今の見たか。行くぜ。邪魔すんな。よっしゃ。頑張ります。少しでも強く。準備できてます。足止めします。
I should do it.
これで僕が引き受けます。くそ。僕の出番だね。狩らせてもらう。よし、やったね。
私の出番だ。実験させてもらうよ。
見てろよ。だだだだ。
There ain't no one here. What? Oh.
いけます。殺し合いだ。
Maybe one and 3 waves. That's stage 1. It's on lots of them. There's still more coming. Yes, for sure. We need to keep our guard. I see something over there. What the fuck? They got vehicles? I love them. Murder reinforcements are ready. This is what I'm saying. There's no time to breathe. More importantly, what's the smoke? No, this is mist. It's a weather condition caused by tiny word droplet.
も
Can't see for shit. It's so dark and visibility is bad. I can't even drive. But the mist itself is harmless, so we should be fine if we don't panic. It'll be okay. We can handle this.
いける。それ。やってやろう。
出番ね。ひざまずかせてやるわ。足止めよ。
やってやろう。行くぜ。食らえ。今の見たか。準備 OK だ。邪魔すんな。任せとけ。よっしゃ。見てろよ。
私に任せて。
待ちきれないよ。ちょっと高い。いつでもいける。いつでもいける。そこだ。よし。見てろよ。撃ち抜け。今の見てろよ。アクセル全開だ。行くぜ。撃ち抜け。今の見たか。
準備万端。それ。やってやるわ。そんな。出番ね。見てなさい。任せてください。ひざまずかせてやるわ。見てなさい。よい出番ね。無様なものね。
よし、行こうか。せい。 僕の出番だね。行くよ。
Probably playing this a lot worse than I should have been.
任せて。せい。こんなもんかな。いつでも行ける。やった。さて、よし、行こうか。よし、やったね。
やってやるわ。
お任せあれ。パワーアップだってばよ。
やってやろう。待ちきれないよ。
出番ですね。足止めします。
いけます。
これはどうですか。
Shit.
任せて。狩らせてもらう。こんなもんかな。行くぞ。はあ、いつでも行ける。いつでも行ける。俺に任せろ。行くぞ。もっと
Should attack boosted earlier.
行くぞ。そこだ。行くぞ。食らえ。
What? Just killing one of the waves? Fine.
くそ。進行生命。
霧か飛び道具か。自分に。
Kako's here? Is she in like an operator type? Damn, sniper. Cool. Cloak and dagger. Kako Nima too. Sorry for being late. My first time using the infuser took a bit of effort.
でも万が一。
What hole did you crawl on? I wish you'd say that look for the knitters.
今は仲間同士で揉めてる場合じゃないよ。
Squad 6 commander, and this is the first one with tits.
ま、やるとぶっちゃけそっちをじゃなくて。
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can fight along with everyone else. My gimmick is that she's like a long range sniper.
じゃあ頼むよ。 行くっすよ。
準備できてるよ。頑張る。準備できてるよ。
This is hard.
頑張る。
Attack boost real quick. Oh shit, I thought. No. I wish you could take care of that next round. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, close to mine there. See what happens. Oh, this is the last wave. I can desperation potion. Shit. That's rough. This is like invincible, right? While Mist is on the battlefield, it's busted as hell. Oh, that doesn't clear everything. Oh.
行くぞ。
いけるよ。準備できてるよ。
It might be worth boosting.
任せて。頑張る。いけるよ。使うよ。任せて。
Just to get here. Oh shit, I was close to that. That's rough. That's real rough. Oh, I really fucked up by one, huh?
行くぞ。はあ。行くぞ。そこだ。いつでも行ける。ひゃ。よし。まだ。いつでも行けるよ。
Fuck it. Sacrifice yourself. This isn't in play. This is such an in play. Hopefully that's enough to prevent it from dying. Oh shit.
出番だな。ひゃ行くぞ。食らえ。よし。
Okay. Let's try to one cycle the boss this turn.
いざ。
まだ戦える。直すよ。
ありがとうよ。
行くでござる。いざ研ぎ澄まされる。出番でござるな。任せて。直すよ。
サンキューな。
行くでござる。シェスト。出番でござるな。パワーアップだってばよ。行くでござる。せい。出番でござるな。研ぎ澄まされる。いざ突き上げ。
Okay, Angel of Death. This should kill the majority of these guys, and more importantly, gives me an AP. There we go. Yeah, I threw this fight a bit, I think.
まだいけるでござる。シェスト。
And now, special attack.
武士の生き様、ご覧あれ。
And then, last one.
いいんじゃねえか。食らえ。
Okay, and we executed it. It's really awesome. It's hard to believe this was your first fight. Yes, Kako's Himo and Mo was cool. Imo was alright, I guess.
なんで上からなんだ。だからこでもあいつの。
なんだろう。
多分。
He was begging for his life. That happened before, right? Hiriko killed them without giving them a second chance. Who knew invaders could be as cute as beggars for their life? Should we do it? Norton and kill it? No need to entertain the begging of a monster. I'll finish it off at once. Huh? It took off its mask? This is the commander's true face, but no matter how I look at it, it's human-like. Not human-like, she's obviously human. What is this? What's going on?
もしかして。
A foreign language? I've read about this in the library. Our community was once divided into a number of tribes known as races. Apparently, each one spoke a different language.
それを外国語ってこいつがしゃべ
だとする。
人類の。
でもさ、人類の別種族だと。そうよ。
確かに。
That's true. Perhaps we're mistaken. There's more stuff. There's even more stuff I don't get. Is she crying? Seems she really doesn't want to die. I'm surprised invaders have such emotion. I'm kind of starting to feel bad for her.
でも自分は。
だったらさ。
Take her a prisoner. Prisoner? One of those sturdy little key cages in the corridor, they had a special feature, right? Right. This is able to the power of anyone in prison inside them.
それなら。
So if we put her in one of those cages, we don't have to worry about her acting up. We're gonna put her in a cage? We can't very well kill her after she's begged to be spared like this. That's true.
それに。
It's just a war simulator.
なるほど。
Ah, you have a point. Okay, let's not kill her, but keep her prisoner for now. Does that work for everyone? Everyone else.
僕も賛成です。
Let's take her to the cages in the courtyard. Okay, maybe I was wrong about them being previously captured people.
Yeah.
Don't you think the two of us did pretty well for our first time? I'd like to hear more compliments. Hey, brother dearest. What the hell are you cackling about? Suppose not. I was hoping my innocent demeanor will carry me through this. But I avoided any vital organs. I learned that trick in the underworld of the Tokyo residential complex. Hey. Sorry for the trouble we caused. You shouldn't be the one apologizing, but this all happened because of me, my own decision. So I want to say I'm sorry. I won't do anything so brazen as to ask you for forgiveness, but let us make it up to you. My brother and I will make amends together. Well said, sister dearest. Someone in the family are truly a wonderful thing. You only think that because you're alone in this world. No family, not even friends. Oh, come on, ready. This conversation is still going. If you guys are going to make it up together, that means you're both responsible, right? Okay, fine. You better both clench your teeth to get ready. I thought you didn't hit girls. This is different. This is about payback. Huh? Ron, how many times do I gotta tell you? That was just a scratch. Ain't nothing worth getting worked up about. Let's put it behind him and move on. We're very grateful. And we just probably won't talk for a few more days. Okay, parted ways, and we still have an invader in the courtyard. Damn, it was just a foreign language. That's crazy. Is this China invading Japan now? Like, who do you think they are? Or is it just a different group in Tokyo? Maybe it's Okinawans. I mean Japan. You know what I mean. Day 56 over. Yeah, I definitely needed that. My mind and body are fully restored. Now, rest up, it's time to get moving. I'm gonna go to the cafeteria because it's hungry. Okay, I'll do this and then end. I'm sure you're really chowing down. Damn right, I slept the whole day yesterday, so I didn't get anything. I didn't eat, and nothing sates me. My stomach is an infinite fortress. So you slept the whole day too. You better eat quick. Takumi will be a war once the others get here. You're right, we'll do. Yeesh, I'm starving. Me too, I was in a dream all day yesterday, and I was here with everyone, and never mind. Everyone, please go ahead and eat what you want. I'll take the scraps. Oh, but if trash eats trash, isn't that cannibalism? Why don't you just eat with us? You're fools. I should sentence you to a sky burial for interrupting my grand meal. Zomi and the Tsukumo twins still haven't come to the cafeteria. Kakoima, are they coming? I bet they'll just be discovered as dead bodies after this. That ain't happening. Why would I do that? They're just sleeping in. What about Nozomi? She's caring for Lady Moko today as well, so Moko still hasn't woken up. It was day 50 when she came back, and today's day 57. Pop was Kiyoshika. How many days has Mako been sleeping, So, son, is this addition or subtraction? Today makes the 8th. That's not normal, is it? Right, 8 days. I had a faint vision of that number as well. It's definitely not normal to sleep for 8 days. Maybe something happened when she was captured by the invaders? You're probably right. This is bound to cause Nozomi a ton of stress. Sounds like you got Nozomi on the brain. Takumi just can't resist the idea of killing a cute girl, can you? What do we do about the person? We can't just leave her in that cage indefinitely. I guess we're responsible for her. Now we'll have to feed and take care of her. You're all usually eager about this. I know I'm a cowardly, worthless pest, but I like to make myself a little more useful to everyone. Besides, I have a fair amount of experience with animal care, so I think I can handle it. We're treating her like an animal now? I agree, let Shoma do it. You said you care for her on your own, so don't mess it up. I won't. I'll make personal responsibility to take care of her. Actually, I've already going to feed her since last night. I'm hoping I can earn her trust little by little. You need to get rescue animals. You lower the guard when you're starting out. She's a prisoner of war, not an animal. I'll take charge of the courtyard cage keys too. We're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sorry for the wait. Chase, you're finally here. You two are way late. Apologies, we started a card game last night and ended up playing until dawn. Oh, that's sweet. You two are close as ever. Not as ever. This time we found an equal footing. That's right. Until now, I've been purposely losing to Kako in all our card games. But now I've stopped doing that. We played equally. Of course, then Kako got so frustrated about constantly losing that she refused to let the game end. Because I couldn't win it all. You run every single one. The quality is good and all, but couldn't you have gone a little easy on her? It's hard to adjust on the fly. I don't need him to go easy on me. I want to beat him when he's serious. Both of you take it easy, huh? I still haven't checked out the courtyard. Okay, saving and ending.